Feather community, Stacy the Black Feather Intuitive. Happy June. What is our theme for this month? What are the things that we really need to be focusing on? And this year we are pulling cards from the Soul Sparkle Tarot and also a message from the Sacred Creators Oracle. How are your creations going? I know mine have been really big, really exciting, I want to say I've been feeling extremely inspired this year in spite of all of the, craziness that life just typically brings when we are in life. And that takes a lot out of me. It's exciting and it's wonderful and I crave it and I lean into it, and I also need to sleep a little bit more, and I also need to take a step back from it from time to time and just kind of process, or sometimes just not think about it at all and think about something else. Let me know if that's you as well, because I feel like, collectively we have all been given, I don't want to say like a new lease on life, but we've all been given this fresh start energy. And what are we doing with it? And how are we supporting ourselves in the process of that? I speak a lot about transformation and the Phoenix. And this year, very much, I want to say from a Phoenix perspective, feels like it's a Phoenix emerging year. We aren't quite who we were. We're not totally sure who we're becoming, but we have a little sliver of a vision that we're all kind of working on. And so there's a lot of push-pull. There's a lot of 3 steps forward, 2 steps back. It's the birth canal, right? A lot of retraction and then expansion, right? Or contraction and then expansion. And that takes a lot out of us. So make sure you're taking care of yourself if you're feeling that ebb and flow that's going on. Okay, so our theme for this month is the King of Cups. I love this. This feels very nurturing to me. Cups energy often is about self-care. Of all the suits, it encourages self-care a little bit more so than I would say any of the other suits. I love that it's green. And that green is the heart energy, encouraging us to understand that the growth process is that push and pull and that give and take. But the King of Cups understands it. The King of Cups is patient. The King of Cups is kind. He recognizes the process and he doesn't try to rush it. In fact, he savors it. He enjoys it. And in this particular depiction, the King of Cups is drinking out of the cup, enjoying, I'm going to say a glass of wine, because you guys know I'm a winette. But a glass, maybe it's a cup of tea that you're enjoying. Maybe it's a really good bourbon. Maybe it's a flavored water, whatever floats your boat. The King of Cups energy says, I understand that there is a process. There's method to the madness, and I'm not going to get caught up in the emotionality of it. Instead, I'm going to enjoy and embody all that this process and this time of growth entails. The King energy always represents to me that leadership energy as well. And I feel like for a lot of us, leadership skills, leadership roles, invitations to lead are going to be coming up. It's not necessarily that you have to say yes to every opportunity that comes up, but I do feel it's important for you to consider everything in a deeper way, not just thinking about it from a logical perspective, but really going and doing the deep dive within. Am I really ready for this? Is this opportunity to lead something that I really want to do? Is it going to get me to my goals? Is it going to get me to where I'm really trying to arrive at? Ask yourself those deep questions and don't judge yourself with the answers. Just be open to receiving those answers. The King of Cups is never afraid of what you're going to bring to his attention because he ultimately knows that he's faced his fears. He's faced the demons. He's faced the devil. And he knows that he will face all of those things again. And he understands that it's part of that cyclic process, and it's part of the process of growth and absolute unconditional love of self and love of self in relation to all, the all. I am a spark of the divine, and the divine is me. And I feel like this is what is coming up for us in June. Ooh, I like it. All right, let's see what our creative action step is to get us going. Oh, yeah, that one just fell right out. All right. Bravely market your magic. Ooh, okay. So looking at these two cards together, when we're talking about this as an action step, I feel like this is connected to that leadership energy. So you can lead in a very obvious, I'm the boss, or I'm the team leader, or I'm taking charge kind of way. Or you can lead by example. You can lead with the kindness. You can lead with the words that you use or the words that you don't use. You can lead with your energy to set a tone. So I feel like bravely market your magic means when we're talking about that leadership energy, decide how you want to lead and then lead. You know, allow what you're leading with to market who you are. Because that is the magic that is going to expand you this month in those ways. And I am hearing expansion. So King of Cups has nothing to do with expansion, but I am hearing the word expansion. And I feel like that's coming up from the bravely market your magic energy, especially because when we look at this here, we've got a sacred geometry. So we've got a square within a pyramid. I don't know what the proper sacred geometry term is for this particular shape, but I feel like it's connecting us in ways that we have not been connected before, or ways that are a bit unusual for us to be connected. But unusual doesn't mean bad. I feel like this is part of the new of what we are creating, and those connections need to be made. I'm hearing that phrase, and I'm probably going to say it wrong, but like necessity makes strange bedfellows. Like you wouldn't expect this person and this person to come together, but yet our needs align, and so therefore now we can work together at this point to get this thing done. We might not see eye to eye on all sorts of other things, but on this we can agree. And I want to say there's power in numbers. There's creativity in numbers. So that feels really, really interesting. All right, guys, that is our June theme for 2026. As always, sending you guys so much love and support. And if you're looking for some community and some support and guidance, I encourage you to check out my Black Feather community on Mighty Networks. It's completely free. We do all sorts of readings and challenges, and we have a gathering of Phoenix every month that a lot of people enjoy and attend. It's a meeting of like minds and like hearts and like souls. So come on out and join us. We'd love to have you. You know where to find me. If you've got some stuff going on you need to work out, click on the link below, book a session with me. Can't wait to connect. We will see you on the flip side and transform.